Honesty and authenticity. Those are my number two things that I strive to bring forth on this page on Freedom Dancer. And it's been very challenging throughout. I didn't always admit it, but it's definitely been challenging to show wherever I'm at and to allow people to see the messy process. And these past few weeks, it's just been extra challenging to show up on here and share. And so I just haven't been on here. Today, I feel that little bit of sunshine coming in and the light, and would love to give over what I learned today with Parshas Vayeirah. This week we benched Shvat, and my birthday's in Shvat, and Shvat is all full of pleasure, and so I feel like pleasure is coming in. Teves felt like a squeeze, and now pleasure is coming in, and I'm excited to see what's unfolding in this coming month. The squeeze, I know, is just to keep us in our essence, to get us to keep choosing essence, keep choosing ourselves, keep choosing our truth. Now in Shvat, affecting the world with our truth. Vayeirah is named for something that happened way back with the Avos. And now we're in the time of Mitzrayim. There's no really a reason why it's named Vayeirah. And there's 3 time periods before, when the Avos were the ones who were giving over, Yiddishkeit, then Matan Torah, and then after Matan Torah. And these 3 time periods are 3 different spaces of the process of redemption, right? There's the first Beis Hamikdash, second, and the third eternal. It's always this third option that is the eternal one. The Avos were about the individual seeing this immense revelation of godliness, Yud Kei Vav Kei. And they did this by, on their bodies, having the bris. Matan Torah was being able to have this incredible revelation of Hashem brought to the world with the strength of the Avos coming to Matan Torah, because just like a wedding, we have the grandparents come and everyone previous comes, even when they're not alive. The Avos came and gave this strength to us to do this by them having that individually. They had the aspect of something called Mesiras Nefesh, which translated to mean like what we would think it means is like giving up of yourself. Actually, it's the exact opposite. It's giving up of your seichel, or your things that pull you away from yourself, and staying true to you, staying true to your essence. The Avos were considered like a chariot to God because they stay true to themselves, to their godliness. When they do that, they give us the strength to now affect the world. And the point of Matan Torah, getting the Torah mitzvahs, is to express who we are to the world, to be able to affect change to the world. Even this is limited. It's really only the time of the third Beis Hamikdash, the final redemption, that we have lasting change on the world. Because this is done with the aspect of Bay, which we read in Mincha of this past week's Shabbos. Bay el Parai. In Zohar it says, Bo el Parai is coming towards that 5th level that's even higher than Yud Kei Vav Kei, the 4 letters. To be able to get there is to first go through Mitzrayim, first go through the Mesiras Nefesh, the squeezing of staying true to our essence, and then we get to that space that's above Yud Kei Vav Kei, above even that high level of Hashem's name. And that's where lasting change happens. And the strength of this we get because our forefathers did that, all the previous things. And that's why, as my beginning question, why is it named Vayeirah, is because we're getting that strength from our forefathers. This week is, oh no, it's not this week. In this month, there is Yud Shvat, which is the day the Frierdiker Rebbe passed away, and Yud Aleph when the Rebbe took over. And the Rebbe explains that this Yud Shvat was the 70th year of the Frierdiker Rebbe's life, 30 years of leadership, 40 years and then 30 years of leadership. And that the 30 is divided into 10, 10, 10, these three aspects. And the 30th being the Yud Aleph, the 11th. Shvat is the 11th month. It's the idea of pleasure. It's the idea of being above the world through choosing this third aspect of pleasure, or this above aspect of pleasure. It's these lights that were scattered. They're called taihu lights that had no ability to be absorbed because it's just way too all over the place. By us staying true to our essence, going to those spaces of above the world, above in the 11th, we have the ability to affect change, everlasting change of goodness and godliness in this world. And that is what the Rebbe has taught us to do. To eradicate the boundaries of spirituality and physicality. Today's Hayom Yom is saying exactly that a Jew's physical is spiritual. Because the purpose of every single thing we do is to affect change in the material of the world and make it too spiritual. We do this by being in the 11, by being above the limitations of the world, by staying in a space of essence, true to me. What is it that I desire? Because my essence, my desire is Hashem's desire. And through doing that, I Bayel Parai, I come to Parai, and I'm able to access the 5th level of Hashem's name and reveal godliness, everlasting godliness, and change for the good in this world. Have a wonderful rest of your week.